Hi guys, my name is Richie. Welcome to Clarity Visual Studio tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. You also follow on all my social media accounts. Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok at Clarity Visual Studio. Let us go to the tutorials.
Welcome to Clarity Visuals, and today we are going to introduce Adobe Photoshop. Our class is subdivided into TV class, as you can see displayed on the screen. First, we are going to discuss about Photoshop interface, which contains the tools bar, menu bar, layers, color, shape, texture, and more. This class is subdivided into 4 classes. As you can see, it's displayed on the screen. First, introduction of introducing Adobe Photoshop interface. How is Adobe Photoshop used? Does Photoshop have even function? Yes or no? That is a question. And the second part of the class, we are going to understanding the Photoshop interface. And the third, we have the introduction to the tools and bar, layers, and blending option. So, the visuals tutorial. So, let's move further. As you can see, we are in Photoshop. Here am I in Photoshop 2016. As you can see, I'm in Photoshop 2016. So today I'm going to do some amazing tutorial for the beginners. In case you are new to Photoshop, I will recommend this video for you. In case you are a beginner, don't really know anything about Photoshop, I will recommend this video for you. So as we are saying, today we are going to talk about the interface of Photoshop, every tools in covering Photoshop. We are going to talk about everything you see in this screen. So today we are going to our first step of class, introduction of Adobe Photoshop. Firstly, what is Adobe Photoshop? You can see Adobe Photoshop is a graphic editing program developed and published by Adobe System, which is one of the most powerful instruments modification program on markets today. As you can see, Photoshop is one of the modification applications used today. As you can see, it's used for many things: image, graphics, photo editing. So today we are going to talk how is Photoshop used. You can see Adobe Photoshop is a critical tools for designer, web design, graphic, photograph, creative professionals, as you can see. So Photoshop is a wide range used over the world. There are so many expertise, so very novice, and there are so many people who use Photoshop. There are so many advanced things you can do on Photoshop. For a designer, it may use for a graphic design, it may use for manipulation. For a web designer, it may use it to create a web design. So, and for a graphics artist, it may use to create some illustrators design for their clients. And for the photograph, you know what photograph is? They used to move blemishes in image, used to color grade the image, and for balance of image, etc. And for creative professionals, they use it in a professional way, maybe for a motion design or for a DVD design. So as you can see, Photoshop is widely used also for editing, retouch, creating image, compose, web design, mockup, adding text, scanning images, start design webs. Photoshop have version? Yes or no? The answer is actually yes. Come to think of it, Photoshop have been existing since so many years from now, even before I was born. So today, Photoshop have so many advanced versions, and the producers are still creating more advanced version. Yes, while Photoshop has higher version and other version Photoshop software, be the Adobe developer upgrade the software tools or change some perspective in the workspace area. You can't compare the latest version with Adobe Photoshop CC. Here am I in my Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop 2016. There are as years goes on, as years increase, we have Photoshop 2020, we have Photoshop 2024, we have Photoshop 2019, we have the CC3, we have the CC4. So what you can see in my workspace right now is a Photoshop 2016. So we have the higher version and lower version. What the Adobe developers do is just change some perspective in the areas of it. It may be the way the tools were arranged, it may be the workflow of the arrange, it may be the way the Photoshop is going to open. They're going to find it and way to upgrade it. It may be the layers, it may be the effects, it may be some feature that CC can do. If you click on the higher version, you can, like this 2016 is going to perform it. So you can still do it on higher version of 2023 or 2024 as I'm speaking. So the higher version of Photoshop. So we have done with our first class. So we are going to our next class, understanding the Photoshop interface. As you can see, understanding the Photoshop interface. Yeah, you can see this Photoshop interface, this Photoshop workspace, this Photoshop documentary workspace, as you can see. So today we are going to talk about understanding Photoshop interface. Understand Photoshop interface, we learn all about Photoshop tools, templates, and image. It's good to have a general knowledge about the Photoshop interface as written. The following are the Photoshop interface: main bar, tools, document bar, option bar, panel, and layer bar. So where we talk about the menu bar, this is called the menu bar. This icon over here, as you can see, the menu bar, the first roll over here, this is the menu bar. As you can see, it's being displayed over the screen. These are called the menu bar. These are called the menu bar. As you can see, where you can see file, exist, image, layers, type, select, fill, DVD view, workspace, app. All of them have some subcategory over them, as you can see, and the shortcut. You can see all of them have the subcategory and the shortcut. All of them have their own feature and purpose, as you can see. So all that. So after them we have the today we are going to cover that. So menu bar. I've talked about menu bar. You can see the icon is just being displayed here. This is menu bar. I intentionally put the icon for you to understand, to break it down for you. So you can see the menu bar. This consists of you can see menu bar as seen that option, software or application. Menu bar contains multiple options for creating, existing, saving, printing document, alongside with modifying tools with help and option. Image, the image displayed below. As the way I explained it for you, you can see. So I've explained for you, this is the menu bar. You can see over here. File, select, image. You can see whatever tools that is over here. Any tools you can see over here, you can find it in the menu bar. So second, we are going to the tools bar. You can see Photoshop has a tools bar on the left of the window that make all the work easier, as you don't need to navigate through the menu bar to find the tools that you need on a regular basis to move, select, copy, etc. Whatever tools you want to find. See the icon is being displayed over here. I want tools bar to be like this. You can see I let you see that all tools you can find here, you can see it's in menu bar. So these are the icon over here displaying the tools you can use. Any tools you can find for the any tools you find favorable for you can use. You can see tools, curve, shape, everything. They're all in the tools bar. You can see the move tool, you can see the mouse grab, you can see the lasso tool, you can see the quick selection, and so on and so forth. So I'm not talking about this right now. I'm just showing the tools bar. This is called the tools bar. Every time you open a Photoshop, you see something like this. At the left hand side, these are called tools bar. You can see them over the icon. You can see the icon being displayed over here. So over here we have the tools bar. So then next you open Photoshop, you see a Photoshop panel, and you know this one is the menu panel or menu bar or tools bar. This one is called the tools bar, as I'm saying. So we will going to the next one over here. So let's go. So we have the document tab also. Photoshop allows you to open and work on multiple documents at a time. All documents currently open are visible. Tap on the top of the document area. So when we talk about document area, let me open another document for you over here. I'm going to open a document for you over here. I'm coming. Okay. Yeah, this is another document being opened over here. So when we talk about the documents tab, you can see document tap out tool over here. So you can choose between which documents you want to exist. You can see two documents can be opened together. You can also make them to be subdivided into some two parts. You can see that display two documents in a 2B part. For so most advisable document can be in a colors rated or tab to tab. You can see being displayed over here. So these are document tab. You can see being displayed. And here you see over here the whiteboard over here. This is called the workspace. This whiteboard over here starts from this angle to this angle, the rectangle shape you can see it's called the workspace. So let's move on to our next part of the class. So you can see after them we have the option bar. Most of these two available for which can be customized as a part requirement, and you can find all tools to customize a tools of the option bar once the tools is being selected. So we have the option. The more I click on it, the more the option panel is been changing. You can see I click on the move tool, you notice a change over here. I click on the lasso tool, you notice a change over here. So whatever tools you click on, so that determines the option bar. So any tools you click on will determine the option bar, as you can see being displayed over the screen. So any tools you click on shall determine the option bar. As you can see, it's been changed. It's been transformed from one tool to another, and the home menu and the home force. As you can see, the move have the home function over here. You can see the lasso tool have the home function over here, not like the move tool. You can see the quick selection tool have the option over here, not like the doors tool. You can see. So this is the option bar. You contain every information of every tools that you click on. As you can see being displayed over the screen. So after then we have the panel. So depending on the documents you are working on, you may need a different panel for a quick, neat and convincing. And Photoshop will find a great space to display some of them as you need as the right hand side of the window. So when you talk about the panel, these are called the panel over here. The right hand over here, the panel. So the panel, anything you click on it over here, you can see a new tools has been pop up. So you can find the panel over here, Windows. You click on Windows, so anything you click on will be displayed over here. So you can also move it. So these are the shortcuts of every tool you want to click. And the iconic tools you click, you can see the history, full layers, notification, TVD, adjustments. So anything that you click over here will be displayed over this panel over here. So these are called the panels, just like the shortcut. When I click on the character, I see the text being pop up. The text has been pop up. You can see it selects the type tools. You can see where it's been text. You can see it selects the type tool. It selects the type tool. See when I click on the character, it's selecting the type to character style. You can see it's been giving me a character style by here. So these are called the panel. These are of you to be going to the window, be clicking, going to the window. This icon I've already given a shortcut, a quick to make your work faster. Then we have the layer. Next, layer helps to organize your living room. They can be add or edit as individual units. You can see these are called the layers. As I see the icon below display. Over here you can find the layer. You can see. The more I click, the more I duplicate, you can see the more the layer has been increased. So from here we have layer 1 to layer 22. Those where I duplicated. So each of the layer have their own function. So you can see depending on the layer that you want, depending on the multiple things that you did on the layers, so you can see them. So these are called layers. They are called layers from this top angle to this angle. So these are called layers in case you don't know what is called in Photoshop. So after that I'm going to our third section of the class. So our third section of the class is introduction to tools bar, layers and blending option. So we have already talked about the tools bar in our previous class. So you all know that this is tools bar. So when we talk about the tools bar, So we can earlier discuss about the Photoshop interface. We talk about the tools bar, the layer, and now we are dealing with the tools bar, layer panel, and the blending option. So I'm going to cover in this my third session of the class. So this is the tools bar. We are going to talk about the tools bar. This is the tools bar over here. So in this tools bar over here, we have the tools bar control panel allow you to control the workspace to achieve whatever you are dealing with in the tools bar. So we have the move tool. This is the move tool over here. Let me give some example of the move tool. I'm coming. Okay, here we have a bulb over here. And we click on the move tool. You can see the tool is being moving from one angle to another. It's been moving from one angle to another because I click on move. It's to move the two objects from one angle. It may be image, it may be objects. You can see the move tool is being moving. So after that we have the masculine tool. Masculine tool is basically mostly using image or an object. It's used for highlighting something. You can see it's been highlighted. It's something. This shape part of shape has been highlighted. You see shape has been aligned, so it's been moving. So you can also use it to crop also. So this is a mask tool. So I duplicate, Control G to duplicate. Then you can see it's been cropping out some shape. I may also click here, then press delete. You can see it's been deleted. You can see the tools of the mask tool. Used for cropping, used for highlighting. I might use it to highlight it and fill it. Then click on fill. It's going to fill a color for me. Color, gold, black. You can see it's been fill a colors used to crop and used to fill a color. That is use of the mask tool. Under that we have different type of mask tool. We have the applique mask tool. We have the shape one whole mask tool. We have the single whole mask tool. And you can see it's being displayed over the screen. So after that we have the lasso tool. When we talk about the lasso tool can be used in image also. Let me give you an example of lasso tool. This is a lasso tool. It's used to crop an image. You can see. You see the image is being highlighted. You can see the image is being cropped out. I'm not doing this a fast mode because this is a tutorial. You can see my copy was not being accurate. So you can see the use of the lasso tool. On the other, we have different type of lasso tool. You have to click on lasso tool, and you have the magical circle tool. All tools are being used for the same function. They all have the same function of the lasso tool. So we are going to the second tools. After that, we have the quick selection tool. You can see the quick selection tool. This is quick selection tool. Let me give you an example over here. You can see quick selection tool is to give a light to highlight the object also. You can use to crop. Also, you can see this one is being perfect. It's aiming highlight is so fast. Not like the type of lasso tool. So they have the quick selection tool and the magic selection tool have the same function both have the same function with the lasso tool. But the only difference between the quick selection tool and the lasso tool, quick selection make you to highlight the object or whatever object you want to crop or the subject you want to crop faster than the lasso tool. If the lasso tool click on to, you have to click on it. You are the one that are going to click on it to make the object to be cropped perfectly. You can see it's mostly used on an image actually. So we'll be going to the second tools over here. After then we have the crop and slide tool. You can see the crop and slide tool over here. This is the crop tool. You can see a rectangular shape. It depends on the size you want. You can see over here I'm changing to 5 to 5. You can see. Then just crop over only the eye. You can see it's being cropped. You can see the eye is being cropped. So we have to keep crop too. So right now we have different type of crop. We have the press crop tool. We have the slide. Slide is also used for come to slide the object or whatever thing you want to slide in. So I'm not showing this my tutorial. So after then we have the eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool is mostly used in an image. You can also use it in an object too. You can also use that in an object too. Let me give you some example. So we have two objects over here. These two objects over here. Maybe this is a red and this is a yellow, orange. Okay, actually. So I click on eyedropper too. So eyedropper, I click on orange. I click on this, then I'm coming or delete. You can see the color has been transformed to this color. They both have the same color over here. You can see. So that is the use of eyedropper too. Other than that, we have other eyedropper too, and don't forget this is the shortcut of the eyedropper. So everything have their own shortcut. You can see the shortcut of lasso to its L, the shortcut of the vertical mask to its M. So the shortcut of the crop is C. You can see we're talking about that later in my tutorial. So we have this eyedropper tools. You can see different type of eyedropper tools and they use. We have the sub eyedropper tool, 3D eyedropper tool, color space, sample eyedropper tool. So you can see them being displayed over screen. Alright then, right there we have the spot in brush and path content aware tools. So right there we have possible content aware tools. So this one is used on an image actually. So when it comes to spot in brush, it's used to each spot. Let me give you some example over there. This on spot over here it's been clean. It's been wiped away. If you notice, you see before and after. See that is the use of the spot in the brush. It's used to wipe spot away. You can see it's been clean. So you may do it carefully after. Most people that are used for touching or moving blemishes in an image, they actually use this in tools actually. You can see each brush tool, you can see another each brush tool. They both have the same function actually. But this one you have to press Alt. See Alt, copy where you want and paste it over where you want it. Alt, just like clone to and paste it. You can see it's been cleaning it. Alt and clone to. You can see before and after. You can see. So we have the part two also. They both have the same function. You can see. I like this is smooth over here. I like the unwanted part. Then drop it and see it's been smooth. Before and after, so they are mostly used on an image. But they have been moved to, they both have this, all of them have the same function actually. You can see everything have the same function actually. So then we have the brush and pencil. So over here we have the brush and pencils. This is a brush. They also use on an image actually, but I'm not going to show you the image actually in my tutorial. So I'm just showing you the object to use to brush this thing. You can see it's being brushed depending on the size of the brush that you want actually. You can also being used in an image, but that is for the advanced class actually. I'm not going to show you tutorial. You need some process you need to know about the image. So if you want to use a brush in an image, you need some process. Mostly used for an object, used for the one. Other than that, don't forget we have different type of brush also. Then we have different type of brush. You can see different type of brush. I'm gonna click on this. You can see it's been different. If I click on this one and open brackets and close brackets is to make it big and open brackets to make it small. You can see there are different type of brush over here. As you can see. Other than that, we have the pencil. You people know what the pencil tools to is used. You can see color replace, you can see mix brush. This one is used mostly in an image. In our class, I'm going to explain these tools one by one. So I'm just giving the highlight of the tools for now. So over there we have the clone and pattern tool. So clone and pattern tool is mostly used an image. You can see clone and pattern tool. These are also used for smoothing an image. Let me delete this. So you can see everything is being rough. So when I come about clothes, it's also used to smooth the face of an image to remove blemishes in an image. So firstly we are going to press Alt. You can see Alt, paste, Alt, paste, Alt, paste. And be careful, you can see you notice this thing is not smooth as the spots in the brush at first. Firstly, if you want to make sure your setting is being correct, everything is being correct. So let me show you. just click on Alt. This is a smooth part you want. Click on the rough edges. You can see it's been smoothing. You can see. But this one you have to be careful with it. You have to do it to make it smooth, your object to be smooth, and to make everything to be. Likewise, the pattern snap tools have the same function with the clone snap tool. As you can see, being displayed over the screen. You can see before and after. You can see being displayed over the screen. So that's the use of the clone stamp tool. So over then we have the history brush tool. When it comes to it's being used, actually you can see as history brush is used for an illustrator, a vector design. So that's what the history brush is all about. After then we have the eraser. Maybe you want to click some things over an object. This is things over our object. You see it's being wiped away. That's the use of an eraser. You all know what an eraser is. You can see by an eraser. Where's the image over here? You can see it's been cleaned by one eraser. It's been cleaned. Been cleaning. So we have different type of eraser over here. You can see being displayed over the screen. That's the use of eraser. So over there we have the gradients tools. Gradient tools is actually used on image too and also objects. You can see the use of gradients. So any tab that you want, you can see it's a called gradient map. They're also used on an image actually, but I'm not showing this map tutorial. They're using for color grading and so on and so forth. You can see the paint bucket too. You can see it's giving the objects a color. You can see it's being put as black. You can see these are being imported too. You can see that's just big color, specific color. Also we have the 3D material drop too. That both have, all of them have the same function. They both have the same function. After then we have the blur, smoke and sharp too. So this one is mostly using an image. You can see blur. Let me blur some part of this image actually. You can see the other eye. The left eye is being blurred. You can see, not like before. Let me show you some example. I forgot to duplicate this. Okay. I see the eye is being blurred because we have click on the blur tool over here. You can see the before and the after, before and the after, before and the after. That's the use of the blur tool over here. And when we come to sharp tool, you can see it's going to make the image more sharper. Let me show you some example over here. You can see the image become more sharper. You can compare this with this, you can compare this with this. Never. You can see it's becoming more sharper. It's being more validated. It's being more fragrance. You can see it made the image more sharper. So you can see the before and the after, before and the after. You can see it made the image more sharper, make the image pop. So I'm not using this for now. So after then we have the smoke tool. Smoke tool is just like those people that know do animation will know more about the smoke tool. It's used for animation to make this base to look like animation. But for now I'm not telling this in my tutorial. I'm going to tell you this in my advanced class. So today we are just talking about the tools and how to use them for now. So after then we have the dodge and burn smoke tool. So we have the dodge and burn smoke tool. So these are the dodge. You can see, let me show you an example. Dodge is used for making your image more brighter. Let me use this part of our face. You can see the image is more brighter. You can see the before, after, make the image more white, more brighter. You can see that is all the does too. When it comes to burn, let me show you some example of burn. I'm going to use the same part of the face. You can see, I'm going to make the face more darker. it's been more darker. I'm going to use the same place. You can see, notice some part of her face is being more darker. If you notice it's being more darker. That's the use of the dodge tool. That's the use of the burn tool. I'm sorry. After that we have the smog tool. Smog tool is using mostly for whitening a face. Let me give this to white her face. You can see how white face is going to be white. You can see before, after, before, after. Notice the eyeball. Look at the eyeball. Notice the eyeball is going to be differ than before. That's the use of the smog tool. So after then we have the pen tool. You can see the pencil. You can see the pencil over here. So we have a pencil over here and draw some objects. It's an object over here. Name I click, fill the parts for background. You can see the free transform pencil. This one is used for transforming it to, you can see, let's give more points. You can see, and so we have the add anchor points. Name click on here. You can see those add more actual points on the tools. So over here we have the delete anchor points. You can see it's been deleting the points, the dots over the image, over the object. So you can use it to copy images. So I'm never going to show that. You can see the coordinates. So you can see you can use it to control the curve of the object. Whatever object you are using, you can see it is used to control it. So over here we have the, okay, I've already explained that. So over next we have the type tool. Type, you know what type is. Text is used to type. Let me type Richie tutorial. You can see. Let me change the color. You can see. It's just an example. You can see Richie tutorial. So that is the example of type 2. We have different type of type 2 with the vertical type 2. This one is type vertical. You can see it's being given vertical. We have the horizontal also. Have the horizontal also. You can see. Have the horizontal right vertical type mask. You can see. You can see them being displayed. So that's the use of the type 2. So right next we have the part 2. Part 2 is used to control an object actually. Let me delete this. So we have a part 2 over here. There's not, let me go pen tool. Coming. So this is a pen tool, and we see when I click on the part selection, you notice this object is being moved. This line is being moved. Let me increase the stroke. What is wrong? I don't know why it's not giving me what I want. So you see, that's the use of the part 2. Have direction 2. Direction 2 is used to direct. It's giving the highlight of this. So any direction I want it is being just like the use of the move tool. But this one is used mostly on the 2 also. So after then we have the rectangular tool is used. You can set control a rectangle. A rectangle, you can see. So this one is used to draw a rectangle also, or a square. Anyone that you like, you can see the epic too. You can see the different type of shapes that you like, polygon too. So that's the use of these tools. So right there we have the rotate. Let me delete this for you. locking and go to the image. The light the potato is not doing. So we have the hand. This hand is used mostly to drag. You can see here it's been hung, transforming from one place to another. So when you click on the rotate tool, because I don't know why the rotate is not the why. I don't know. I need to create a new layer. Just give you some example of the rotate tool. Finding way to show you that in my next tutorial. So after then we have the zoom tool. You can see zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. That is of the zoom tool. Over here you have the color. This is the foreground and this is the background tool. Foreground and background tool. When you notice when I'm using my tool, when I click on fill, it's going to be two option, color for background or for background or the background color. So you tell me any color that has been activated here. So we use to fill the mask tool on any object you want to fill. So this color that mean actually the font menu is white and black. So the shortcut is D actually. Over here we have the mask tool. And over here we have the view. Depending on the view you want, you can see full screen. So you can see the use of the toolbar. So we are done with toolbar. So we are up next. We are going to the layer panel. So we are going now. We are in the layer panel. So layer panel help you to give you your organized documents layer and can view or add edits or as an individual's unit. So here is called the layer panel as I speak before. Let me go on updates to that place. So I'll use an example of the layer panel. Well, let's see. You have to layer over here right now. We have to layer over here right now. So the layer panel have some features too also. So we have the layer visible. This is called the layer visible. You can see when I click on the eye, it's being deleted and being popular off, on, off. So when I talk about layer visibility, the eye show that the layer is visible. Click on the eye icon, turn the visibility on and off. So after that we have the layer locking option. So when I click on the layer locking, this is locking option. So when I click on it, you can see the background is lock. You can see the lock is being unlocked. When the option is being unlocked. Well, when I click on the lock, it's being locked. So when I try to drag, you notice it's not dragging. You notice the layer one that has been dragging. But when it's unlocked, when I click on when it's unlocked, then you can see cannot edit this layer because the layer is being locked. Because there's a lock icon over it. So when I unlock it, I can move it or do whatever things I want to do. The layer unlock. So after then we have the layer option menu. You can see look at the top right section of the layer panel. This also allows you to select multiple layer options. So on here display as the icon of the bottom of the layer panel. So these are the layer option. You can see them. And you can see them over here. These are the layer option. You can see image, color, type, field of shape of layers. You can see filter smart updates. In my bankers, I'm going to tell you more about the smart updates. You can see them being displayed over here. Over here, have the effects, we have the mask, we have the effect also, we have the group, and we have the create layer, and we have the delete layers. As you can see, I'm still going to tell you more about this. So after that, we have the layer style. I like to add more visual effects to your specific layer. So when you talk about layer style, maybe this is a shape over here. Okay, polygon over here. This is a polygon. Maybe the color is red. Boom. So this is the layer. When you call about layer style, this is called layer style. You can see this is the layer style. So when I click on the blending option stroke, let me use stroke for example. See, they might increase the smooth more this work is being given. So any effect that you click on here is going to affect whatever image is going to affect whatever object you click on. It's also applying on image also. You can see that is called the layers style. So whatever style you want your layers to be, you can see I want it the gradient map. You can see it's being displayed. Gradient of value, you can see it's being displayed. So you can see the effect over here. You can see the effect over effect. Because I put the layer effect over it, the layer style over it. You can see the layer effect over it. So after then we have the create a new layer. You can see with a new layer. You can see a new layer has been a empty layer has been pop up. You can see before we have the only two layer over here. When I click on create a new layer, we have the third layer we display over here. So over here you have delete layer. So when I click on delete layer, you can see delete layer mask. You can see they are coming over here is called delete layer. This one is to create a new layer, and this one is to delete the layer. So at then we have the new group. Allow you to organize documents with multiple layer in a group, different layer in a folder. You can see delete layer is just called icon delete a layer or a group layer. You can drag the layer to the trash can or get delete. So let me show you the delete layer. You can see when I drag it here also, you can see that one is deleted. You can see they are all deleted. I'm just giving that as example because I forgot to tell you so. So now we have a multiple layer over here. Okay, we have only two layers over here that have been grouped together. Let's see, they have been grouped together. You see that was being grouped together. As you can see. So after that we have the new field or adjust layer. Let's see, new field adjust layer is called creating a new layer that can be used as individual layer in a document or a face. I will be applying a layer between it. So when we talk about adjustments layer, these are called adjustments layer. So these are called adjustments layer. They can be used on an image or a subject. They are called adjustments layer, just like the layer style. But mostly this one is like the advanced, like the pro. Maybe it's on an image, maybe it's on a object also. Just like this one also. You can see, so you know different. This one is layer style and this one is the layer field or adjustments layer, as you can see. So right here we have now we are in the blending option. So when we take out blending option, these are called the blending option. You can see they are called blending option. You can see different type of blending option over here. So now I'm give you the definition of the blending option. You can see the option, choose a particular blending option from the document draw menu to take the select layer blend as you like with the layer blend beneath it. The default value is normal. Let me show you. You can see because it's no, you can see normal over here because it's in a group. That's why I can see passing through. But when I click on the layer, actually you can see it's giving us normal. So when I choose soft light, you can see the image is being blended together. So that is the use of blend option. It may give us different option. You can see that is the use of blending option. You can see what is giving us the objects to blend together. It can be used on image, can be used on objects, depending on whatever tools you want to use for. You can see the blending option. It's going to blend the two images together. You can see we have the normal, dissolve, dark, multiply, color bond, linear bond, dark color, lighting, screen, color dot, linear dot, light color, overlay, soft light, hard light, paper light, linear light, pin light, hard light, difference, exclusion, surprise, device, oops, saturation, color, and luminosity. So you can see So depending on your choice on where you want to blend your image or your object together. As you can see. So the normal to have its own effects. Let me show you the normal effects. Let me delete this. So we have two polygon shape over here. This is a polygon shape over here. And the polygon is being given blue. And we have the other one over here. And the other one is being given red. So normal, you see, you can see them. So when you, this normal to have the on option. So when you click on the field, let me reduce the field. And say it's being blended together. You can see the use of the field. This field is, you can see it's being blended together. You can still pass it to likewise work together like that. You can see. So that's why I say normal have its own effect. So when I click on the exclusion, you can see it's being blended together. It's being blended together. You can see what is being given out. So you can work on objects, you can work on anything. These are called the blending option. So the actual default manual is normal. Default is called normal, as you can see. So today, thank you so much for your time. So today, what at least you get 1 or 2 things in this tutorial today. In case you don't know how to use Photoshop, I know by now you can use the Photoshop tools infinitely. Sorry for that. That is Photoshop infinitely. That is used efficiently. If the more you practice, the more you know the tools. So in summary, we will talk about what we have taught in the class so far. So in summary, I'll be continuing to summary. First, we talk about the introduction of Adobe software. So we talk about Photoshop. We can see Adobe Photoshop is a graphic edit program developed and published by Adobe system, and is one of the most powerful image modification program on the market today. You can see Adobe Photoshop is applicable to use for design, web design, graphics, photograph, and creative professional. And it's widely used for image editing, touch, creating, competition, web design, mockup, adding effects, scanning images, design, web design. Does Photoshop have a different version? That's the question to you. If it's yes or no, I'm not going to tell you that. So it's left to you to answer that. So you might check the answer in the tutorial. This is just a summary. So in the second tutorial, we are going to talk about understanding Photoshop interface. That's when we have come across the menu bar. We come across the menu bar. We come across the toolbar. We come across the toolbar. We come across the documentary bar. We come across the panel. We come across the layer. We come across the documentary bar panel. So as you can see them. So right then we talk about the tools and the about the summary. You talk about the tools, the layer bar, the blending option. So we talk about what the tools, different type of tools and they use. So we talk about different type of tools and they use. Actually, so right then we talk about the layer panel. You people all know what the layer panel is. Talk about what the layer panel is. Actually, so right then we talk about the blending option. That's where we come across different type of blending option that's been given to you. We talk about different type of blending option. We talk about what is blending option. So in summary, we just give you a little brief, of what we have been taught. So come to clarity visuals.
Thanks for watching our tutorials. I hope you learned something today. See you in my next class. Hit like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.